Have you ever wanted more pleasure in your life? Okay, well, you're still in the right space because I'm Rachel and I'm an intimacy coach and I have been for 10 years. So that has inspired me to do this continued series all year long. We're talking about ways to incorporate pleasure and intimacy into your everyday life. And this month, we're focusing on the actual content that I talk to my clients about pretty frequently. So no product needed for this month. And we are actually kind of smack dab in the middle of even a mini series where this is the third video of the top 3 concerns that I typically hear from my feminine clients in the consultation room. So video number 1 talked about when your libido is off. When your libido is lower and drive than your partner's potentially is, okay? Now, the second concern, the last video that I did, was the second most common thing that I hear when emotional labor is off, where women feel like they're doing more than their male counterparts are. And it's not to blame, but it's to explain why they potentially do not have as high of a desire for sex and intimacy as they may have in the past or would like to, because they don't have the ability to generate more energy for that. Now, today, what we're going to talk about is the most common thing that I hear in the consultation room, and this is still true as of today. Now, this didn't happen. This didn't start happening in terms of an influx of people talking about this until roughly 3 years ago. And what this is when clients would start coming into the consultation room to tell me, hey, Rach, I have a higher drive and libido than my male partner does. What's up with this? Now, I'm here to tell you the same thing I told you in the first video, which is this is not a problem. And it typically feels like a problem because, again, societally speaking, you've always been told that men have higher drive. So not only does it potentially drive a wedge between you and your partner if they're feeling a certain way about the fact that you have a higher drive, but it also makes you feel like something's wrong with you because you like sex. Now, I'm here to explain to you that in 10 years of coaching, this classification of women having high, healthy libidos is not new at all. Women have had high, healthy libidos since the dawn of time. But number one, how do we get to an understanding of what a high, healthy libido is without, one, comparing to other people, which is just not fair. But 2, addressing the fact that for women who have had high, healthy libidos, they just have never had an environment that this has been safe to even conversate about. Women in our society and culture don't have permission to initiate. Women in our culture and society don't have the permission to even discuss at great lengths the things that I do, except for in the privacy of an in-home party like mine or amongst their closest friends that they can only pray will keep it in the circle kind of thing, okay? So women with high, healthy libidos, you've been around since the dawn of time. You are totally natural and normal, but all I'm telling you is it's about to be your time, okay? Like the need to have this conversation that it's okay for women to like sex and enjoy sex, we need to talk about it more often, because why wouldn't we? It's so strange and unusual because when we have this association, we're going to say that she's slutty. We're going to say that she's a whore. But often this is typically what men are wanting in their partners anyways, is to have more desire and libido. So can you see the confliction of wanting to come forward to disclose that you have this high energy? Well, I'm about to go over the 3-minute mark, but you know how I feel about that because I know that you don't want to be here longer than 3 minutes, but I got to wrap it up and you can draw your own conclusions from this video, I suspect. But if you enjoyed it, definitely show me some love and give me some comments. I would appreciate. You know how it is. But I got to go and I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. Have a good day.